Virgo, welcome. Hello to your reading. We're gonna jump right in. I want you to take a deep breath, Virgo, because I see the stress. I see it. What you feel like are the walls closing in, and I genuinely like seriously pause the video and take a deep fucking breath because it's okay. It's okay, and the storm is going to clear, and I'm gonna tell you how to make it through. All right, and to help things just move along a little bit quicker. Most of the cards in this reading are major arcana. Okay, so I get that we're dealing with big life experiences and ideas. You're probably contemplating what to do with your life right now because and at the core of this reading, at the very center, is the Tower. So I get that you feel like things are just falling apart, or things have been falling apart. And what this reading is actually saying is like things are sliding into place, and it feels very jarring because the pieces that are moving are big pieces, right? These are like big life pieces, and it's just the kind of like recoil from things snapping into place. All right, so it feels really unsteady, it feels shaky right now. Things probably aren't necessarily going within what you would consider your way, but I want you to take a deep breath because it is okay. In the recent past, I'm seeing that there was some type of decision, forward kind of movement made that ultimately put your life on an entirely different trajectory on the like what it seems like on the outside. And it's because we were having like the Chariot straight to the Wheel of Fortune, straight to the Star. And what I'm getting is this is serving you in a way that I don't think you have the perspective right now, because there's some blockages, not blockages, there are some challenges around like your mental space, uh as it is connected to your crown chakra, and like your kind of very clear knowing and being able to see the bigger picture. You like your ability to kind of receive those messages from like the universe and just like the kind of metaphysical grid around you of like what is going on and why. This change, whatever decision that you made to move forward in a certain direction, triggered a period of healing and like introspection that I don't think you were expecting. um this is really talking about like that internal I feel like this move that has triggered this internal, like, I'm really getting someone that's like really trying to, what's the word, like a magnifying glass, like you're really trying to kind of pick apart yourself essentially, but it's like in trying to understand like why certain things happened the way that they did in the past. It feels like you're like picking apart yourself from the inside out, and it's like it feels like your kind of internal like balance is crumbling, to be honest. Like that's what this tower is really representing. Like it feels like everything that you have based like your life on and your understanding of self is like not holding up, which is why there's like this such a sense of like, oh my god, like things are falling apart, like it's just there's a lot of pressure that I feel, or that I'm seeing, and like that again is what is kind of brought you to this place of indecision. But the indecision is because there's still a kind of, I was gonna say hesitation, but it's not a hesitation. The word that literally came through was refusal. There's a refusal to look at. I'm hearing emotion, emotion, emotion. There are certain feelings that are you're just not wanting to address, and I think that these feelings are rooted around a kind of independence that makes you feel unsafe. This is it's tied to the root chakra, and the root has been coming up a lot. A lot of people's, and again, this is like I understand what's happening just globally. Like a lot of people do not feel safe in so many aspects of life. This is truly focusing on like your ability to feel safe and trust like the information that you're getting, like to trust your intuition, to trust that you're making the right choices, to trust that um even that you're saying the right thing. Like, I think you're trying too hard to do the right thing, to say the right thing, to be the right person. Like, what does that mean to you? What does that mean? um it's also pointing to, in the future, in the near future, there's going to be a kind of situation where we have the Three of Pentacles here. So I'm seeing like teamwork through this kind of period of isolation, and like what you're perceiving to be like kind of the end of maybe like a whole era of your life, but like a certain whatever you've been building that is represented by this tower, like something that you have been putting a lot of time and attention and effort into, that you're realizing is just not where you want to stand anymore, is the way that I'm getting it. Like, this is not, maybe there's been some kind of recent understanding or realization that is like sparking a kind of a need to take apart what has been built. And I'm getting that it's like nothing is lost. Please don't think that this is like a waste. You're meant to take these pieces and put them elsewhere. So like, what I'm really getting is like, try to control this falling apart, if that makes sense. Like, understand. And I'm getting, you are probably the type that just will overanalyze. Trust that like you're getting the understanding when you feel that you are. Like, write it down, even if you need to remind yourself, because I feel like this is a kind of looping thought that is like coming again and again and again, even though there are some times where you will sit with it and be like, okay, that feels good. You can like level yourself out, you ground yourself, but then in a day or two, it's like that wave hits again and you have to like go through it all again. Write it down, record yourself talking to yourself about it if you need to, and play that back, because I feel like there's more clarity than you're allowing to come through. Moving forward, I'm getting a lot of confusion around teamwork and like building something and how you're going to progress and move forward. Um there is like, and I'm getting like there's so many different paths, and it's like that is a good thing. Like, there's so many different ways. Like, I think if you just kind of let yourself go and try, like, there's literally saying like, just do it, just do the thing, do what it is that you feel you need to do. And this is tied to a sense of justice. This is tied to like something that you feel very like, that you feel is just really important. Just try it, try to do the thing. There are lots of avenues, there are lots of roads to take to get to this place that you're going, but like the thing is, you're sitting here trying to map it out. You need to start walking, you know what I mean? um I do feel that there is a sense of insecurity and feeling like, maybe even just straight up fear around how to like present yourself. Like, this is like you're trying too hard to be what you think people want of you. Stop doing that. It's keeping you in this place of, one, you're not fully and authentically expressing yourself, which will keep people from being able to fully connect with you in the way that I think that you want, in the way that whatever it is that you're trying to do requires. It's literally, this Four of Pentacles is like, you're just staying here because it's what's known, and it's like there's again that feeling of maybe not feeling the safest. Like, people will kind of not receive it well if you like said what you have to say in the way that you have to say it. This Three of Swords is really talking about like, I'm getting almost like a sense of betrayal of the self here, because it's like you'll kind of, what you want to do isn't really like the path that you take a lot of the time. It's like I'm seeing it's safer to kind of just go with the flow. It's safer to do what's already established. It's safer to just follow the rule book. It's safer to kind of like nod and smile and like not say anything, where it's like the people that know you can look in your eyes and be like, okay, there's something else going on here. You need to express more of that. You need to feel more confident in saying what you need to say with your full chest. All right. Because this foundation that you have built, this way of being, I think you realize is like not working for you. And I'm like, you're literally feeling it on a lot of levels right now, like spiritually, physically, mentally. I think things are just starting, the weight is really starting to take its toll, right? And we need to shed some of that. Alrighty, the oracle that I pulled for you, my Virgo, is Pisces, funny enough, your sister sign, right? So maybe we need to kind of look at doing things that feel a little outside of our comfort zone and maybe aren't the most natural to us, right? But we need to kind of let's see what the advice is. Pisces, bond. It says community is important. Look at where your loyalty lies. Ensure you know both sides of the story. Respect is needed on both sides for a true bond between people. Teamwork may be required to get the job done. A deep and healthy bond shares feelings, experiences, and common ground. We must be clear between our own emotions and those of someone else to avoid unhealthy enmeshment. All right, Virgo, that is all I have for you today. If you know your sun, moon, and rising and you want to check out some of the other readings, I'm going through all of them. We're doing 2 a day. So, yeah, I hope to see you around next time. You know the deal. I appreciate all the button clicking, pushing, whatever. And why do I always say that I'll see you next time before I say that? Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.